Most men grow up hearing fragments of advice about their bodies. Some of it comes from friends, some from fear, some from silence. Rarely does it come from calm, honest explanation. The prostate, in particular, becomes one of those quiet mysteries people only think about when something feels wrong. Yet it plays a central role in male health long before problems ever appear. The prostate is a small gland, but its influence is large. It helps produce seminal fluid, supports reproductive function, and sits in a place where circulation and pressure matter. When it is ignored, discomfort can grow quietly. When it is understood, many worries disappear. One of the most common questions men ask privately is whether masturbation affects the prostate in a good way or a bad way. The confusion comes from extremes. Some voices warn against it entirely, while others dismiss any concern at all. The truth sits calmly in the middle. Medical research suggests that regular ejaculation, whether through partnered sex or masturbation, helps the prostate release built-up fluids. This release reduces congestion within the gland. Think of it as movement preventing stagnation. When fluids circulate and exit regularly, pressure decreases, and the prostate tends to function more smoothly. Several long-term studies have observed that men who ejaculate regularly may have a lower risk of certain prostate problems later in life. This does not mean masturbation is a cure or a shield against every issue. It means the body responds well to balance and natural release. The prostate was designed to function, not to hold tension indefinitely. At the same time, the conversation becomes unhealthy when it turns into fear or obsession. Masturbation itself is not harmful. But when it becomes compulsive, driven by stress, boredom, or emotional avoidance, it can start affecting other areas of life. The impact is usually not physical damage to the prostate, but mental fatigue, loss of focus, and emotional imbalance. The body often reflects the state of the mind. When habits are controlled by anxiety rather than intention, even neutral behaviors can feel draining. This is why moderation matters. Not because the act is dangerous, but because balance keeps the body and mind aligned. Prostate health is never about one habit alone. It is shaped by sleep, hydration, physical activity, stress levels, and overall lifestyle. Men who move their bodies regularly tend to have better circulation. Good circulation supports prostate health. Men who sleep well regulate hormones more effectively. Stable hormones support prostate function. Men who manage stress reduce chronic tension in the pelvic area, which benefits comfort and function over time. Another overlooked aspect is silence. Many men avoid talking about prostate health until discomfort forces the issue. By then, fear has already entered the conversation. Education removes fear. Understanding replaces shame with responsibility. It is also important to understand that there is no universal number that defines what is healthy. Some men ejaculate frequently and feel balanced. Others less so and feel the same. The body communicates through energy levels, mood, focus, and comfort. Listening to those signals matters more than following rigid rules. What harms men most is not masturbation itself, but misinformation. When men believe their bodies are fragile or broken, anxiety follows. Anxiety tightens muscles, disrupts sleep, and increases stress hormones. Ironically, those factors can affect prostate comfort more than any single habit ever could. Healthy prostate care looks simple when stripped of fear. Move your body. Drink water. Sleep well. Manage stress. Maintain balance. Pay attention to your mental health. Seek medical advice when something feels off instead of guessing or panicking. Knowledge does not remove masculinity. It strengthens it. A man who understands his body does not live in fear of it. He respects it. He responds to it. He takes responsibility for it. The conversation about masturbation and prostate health does not need drama or shame. It needs clarity. The prostate responds best to regular function, circulation, and balance. Extremes create problems. Awareness creates stability. When men stop asking whether something is secretly harming them and start asking how to support their health long-term, everything changes. Confidence replaces anxiety. Responsibility replaces fear. The goal is not perfection. The goal is understanding. And understanding allows the body to do what it was designed to do without pressure, guilt, or confusion. If this video answered a question you've never felt comfortable asking, save it. You may need this information again later. Comment health if this gave you clarity. And if you know someone who should hear this but might never ask, share it quietly. Knowledge shared at the right time can change your life.